So I know what you're thinking, why is this kind of overweight, middle-aged, balding man here talking to you about drama in the Tahlequah Middle School? Well, I have an interesting story to tell, so let's tell the story.
So here we are. We're at the Tahlequah Middle School, and what I've asked for any student from the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade that has been in my drama class or in one of our plays over the last 3 years to come to the gym. I don't know what's in there. We'll find out. But hopefully you'll see a community of students that cross all grade levels, all economic and social status, and see what a live, vibrant theater program we have. Let's head in the gym and see what's going on. Here we go. It's a bit late. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. High five. 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 Good job. High five. Here we go. High five. High five. High five. Step over. High five. High five. High five. High five. High five. Drama! More drama, drama. Yay, you came. The Chris is here. Drama. 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 Here we go. Thank children. So there you have it. Any student from the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade that's been in the drama class or in one of our plays. Give yourselves a hand. So some students that we had that stayed after the big get-together, what are some of your experiences or what have you taken away from either being in a play or being in one of our drama classes? What would you say?
Teamwork.
Okay, tell me what you mean by teamwork.
Like, I worked backstage, and I had to work with a lot of the actors and the actresses, and I had a backstage crew that I had to work with.
So you learn to work with all sorts of people.
Yeah.
And to be quiet and doing it at the same time. Yeah. It's very...
The actors were not quiet.
Gotten out of my shell.
Tell me how you got out of your shell, sir.
Well, at first he showed us to do things that, well, we wouldn't usually do at home. So he showed us a movie, told us lessons, made us act, and, well, I just came out.
Thank you very much. I love teaching drama class, and the main reason I like teaching it is every 9 weeks it's a new adventure. There's nothing like being in drama class or in a play, and by that I mean that and when we're in a play, for 6 weeks we come together and we create this wonderful work of art, and then we'll never be together again for that purpose. Those individuals will never meet at any other time for that express purpose. And that's what my class is like. My class is like a living theater where we get together for 9 weeks and explore the world of the dramatic arts. And they always go, Mr. Fuller, what are the dramatic arts? And so I have to explain to them that basically that's the human condition. It's how we express ourselves. Either we express ourselves through our music, or our drama, or our literature, our art, or any form of artistic expression. That's what drama is. And so for these 9 weeks, we'll come together, we'll learn about each other, there'll be some laughing, maybe some crying, but most of all, it's just a safe environment for any student to come and feel like they're valued and that they have a place of belonging and that they can feel free to express themselves without any sort of trepidation or scorn from their other students.
Yeah, the kids love him and they just change around him, and I loved being involved with it, and he's such a great teacher. I really enjoy working with him, and he just opens their world to things that they don't get to see otherwise.
Gene, we do the talent show every year, right?
Yeah.
Yes, and this is our last year to do the talent show together. So tell me about how that happened and your experiences and what you've learned from doing the talent show.
Well, I've learned quite a bit about people. It feels nice to talk to a lot of people. Announcing stuff. It feels good. There's a good chance I might either be the MC yet again, or maybe I might do an act with someone, or maybe even both.
Excellent.
What do you think?
I think you'd be great at anything you want to do, Gene.
Well,
so
thank
I wish you could be here on the first day of class because my class, again, very unique. Of the percentage that are here, there's about 20% that really want to be here. You can spot the drama kids right on day one. And then there's about 30% who don't know why they're here, but their parent or their counselor made them be here. And then there's about 50% of the kids that come to my room, especially in the 6th grade, and they can't really tell you why they're here. They're not sure they want to be here, but they're here. And we do a lot of improv. That's very important important to get them comfortable talking without a script, as we have to improv in life and deal with unusual circumstances. And so on the first day, I'll ask for volunteers, and normally there'll be the 5 or 6 hands. But by day 2, when you come in here, you'll have 80 to 90% of these students with their hands raised, and then that's when we know that I've got them, that they feel safe and they're willing to experiment. And that's just, as a teacher, the greatest from day 1 to day 2 of each 9 weeks, to see that I've created an environment to allow these students to shine with whatever their internal gifts are, and that's what helps drive me to do my job the best that I can. We've got about a few minutes left, so let's play one of our improv games. And as always, we'll do the famous let's make a date. So we'll need 3 semi-crazy people.
Hello.
And 1 semi-normal person. So raise your hand if you feel like you can be semi-crazy today, kind of what's going on.
I was crazy. I got out of bed.
Clearly right here, nothing, yeah, right here. That's, you got it going. It's crazy right here. One of those 3.
A few years ago, he came to me with an idea of a summer arts camp, and so we got together and got our heads together. And in our first year, we pulled off a show for the first 2 weeks, and then we had some activities for the second 2 weeks. But he came together with this idea that he wanted something for the kids, an outlet for the kids in the summertime to really show what they could do through the arts. And he was
Creatures. Newsflash, Ogre. That oozing mud pit is actually within the province of Dulac, and therefore it is my swamp.
Now look here, you half pint.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, this is too perfect.
What is?
You're big and hulking and wonderfully expendable. The people of Dulac, we have a winner.
So I told you at the top of the video I was going to tell you why I thought I was here in my story, so here it goes. So I tell my students this every semester. Before I taught at the middle school, I used to teach at Cherokee Elementary, and I taught there for about 8 years. And when I was at Cherokee, we had this student that had a stuttering problem. And we talk a lot about what stuttering means and how that happens and how it can, it can be dealt with. But it made the student feel very isolated. They didn't have a lot of friends, didn't have a lot of social activities, because for 2 years they basically didn't talk. And sometimes elementary school kids, while not trying to be mean, don't have a filter sometimes. So there were some things that were said that made the student feel very self-conscious. But the student was able to get speech therapy, and after a couple of years was able to talk and communicate normally. But the problem was, by that time, the student didn't have a lot of friends, felt a little isolated. And the student came across the drama music teacher at Cherokee. And this lady realized, hey, here's somebody that I can perhaps give a hand to. And she showed the student what the world of drama can be, that there's no labels, there's no preconceived notions. It's an open environment that's caring and free and imaginative. And so anyone that went through her class wasn't the kid that stuttered or the kid that felt bad about themselves. They were whatever they wanted to be. And this teacher put the student in every musical play that there was. He was a tin soldier in a play. He played the piano in Scott Joplin. And basically changed the life and trajectory of this one particular student, showing that drama itself can be personal as well as having a larger impact. And so then I tell the kids that it's true, I taught at Cherokee Elementary, very true story, but then I tell them that I went to school there too. So that's just like them, that was my elementary school when I was a kid. And if they didn't figure it out, I was that kid who for 2 years never spoke. And this lady, Mrs. Harrington, I can't call her Beth, she's always Mrs. Harrington, is my teacher of the year, because she showed me the power of the dramatic arts, and I still today am teaching her lessons 40 some odd years later. So it's through no small part of her and what she taught me that I'm here today and able to accept this honor. Thank you so much for being here today, Beth. My teacher of the year.
Well, I love this guy, and he was always nice.
That's a wrap. Give yourselves a hand, everybody!